My name is Mrs. Topper and this is Sophia. Today, Sophia and I are going to be demonstrating what the neurological impress method looks like. This is an incredibly useful reading strategy that helps to build fluency. I asked Sophia to pick a book that she feels comfortable reading and is at her instructional level. I'm going to sit next to Sophia so that I can speak into her ear while we simultaneously read. As we read, you'll notice that our fingers are resting on top of each other. This is so that we can move our fingers together underneath each word as it's read. You will also notice that as we read the text aloud, I will be reading slightly faster than Sophia. This helps us to set an appropriate pace while at the same time allowing me to model fluency, pausing for punctuation and expression. As we continue to read the story, I will let Sophia take the lead as she begins to feel more confident with the text. Okay, we're going to start. You ready? The Big Interview by B.J. Wallum. Brenda Taylor woke at sunrise. This was her big day. She couldn't stop thinking about it. She imagined what she would say and what he would say. Brenda was a reporter for her school newspaper. Today, she would interview Rashad Fuller, the star linebacker for the Blue Bay Pelicans pro football team. Fuller, a community hero, visited his old elementary school every year. Brenda had asked the editor of the school paper if she could interview Fuller this year. He granted her request. For the fifth grader, this was a dream come true. Brenda idolized many athletes. She wanted to follow in their footsteps. Right now, her sport was tennis. Sometimes Brenda would lie in bed late at night and think about winning the championship at Wimbledon. Her parents arranged for her to have tennis lessons once a week. In return, she always had to finish her homework. When Brenda came home with the news of her big interview, her two older brothers began giving her questions to ask Fuller. "What does he eat?" Brandon said. "How often does he lift weights?" Brian said. Brenda's big interview seemed to be on everyone's mind. The interview was important to everyone, except Brenda's father. He would have been just as excited if her interview was with the school principal. Dr. Philip Taylor believed sports were an important part of life. He encouraged his children to stay fit and play sports, but he wanted his children not only to take care of their bodies, but also to develop their minds. Work hard in all areas and many things are possible, he often said. You cannot be dependent on just one thing. Okay, for time's sake, I would like to show you another method of the neurological impress method. This other method can be utilized by listening to a story on the computer or a CD and reading along with the story out loud. This version of the neurological impress method also helps students to build their fluency.
The secret workers. The next evening, Grandpa Joe went on with his story. "You see, Charlie," he said, "not so very long ago, there used to be thousands of people working in Mr. Willy Wonka's factory. Then one day, all of a sudden, Mr. Wonka had to ask every single one of them to leave, to go home, never to come back. But why?" asked Charlie. "Because of spies." Spies? Yes. All the other chocolate makers, you see, had begun to grow jealous of the wonderful candies that Mr. Wonka was making. And they started sending in spies to steal his secret recipes. The spies took jobs in the Wonka factory, pretending that they were ordinary workers. And while they were there, each one of them found out exactly how a certain special thing was made.
And
Did they go back to their own factories and tell? Asked Charlie.
They must.
They must have, answered Grandpa Joe. Because soon after that, Ficklegruber's factory started making an ice cream that would never melt, even in the hottest sun. Then Mr. Broadnose's factory came out with a chewing gum that never lost its flavour, however much you chewed it. And then Mr. Slugworth's factory began making candy balloons that you could blow up to huge sizes before you pop them with a pin and gobble them up. And so on, and so on. And Mr. Willy Wonka tore his beard and shouted, "This is terrible, I shall be ruined. There are spies everywhere, I shall have to close the factory." But he didn't do that, Charlie said.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, he did. He told all the workers that he was sorry, but they would have to go home. Then he shut the main gates and fastened them with a chain. And suddenly Wonka's giant chocolate factory became silent and deserted. The chimneys stopped smoking, the machines stopped whirring, and from then on, not a single chocolate or candy was made. Not a soul went in or out, and even Mr. Willy Wonka himself disappeared completely. Months and months went by, Grandpa Joe went on, but still the factory remained closed. And everybody said, "Poor Mr. Wonka, it was so nice, and he made such marvellous things, but he's finished now, it's all over." Then something astonishing happened. One day, early in the morning, thin columns of white smoke were seen to be coming out of the tops of the tall chimneys of the factory. People in the town stopped and stared. "What's going on?" they cried. "Someone's lit the furnaces. Mr. Wonka must be opening up again." They ran to the gates, expecting to see them wide open, and Mr. Wonka standing there to welcome his workers back.
But
no, the great iron gates were still locked and chained as securely as ever, and Mr. Wonka was nowhere to be seen. "But the factory is working," the people shouted. "Listen, you can hear the machines. They're all whirring again. And you can smell the smell of melting chocolate in the air." Grandpa Joe leaned forward and laid a long bony finger on Charlie's knee, and he said softly, "The most mysterious of all, Charlie, were the shadows in the windows of the factory. The people standing on the street outside could see small dark shadows moving about behind the frosted glass windows." "Shadows of who?" said Charlie quickly. That's exactly what everybody else wanted to know. "The place is full of workers," the people shouted. "But nobody's gone in. The gates are locked. It's crazy. Nobody ever comes out either."
So, a wonderful job. Thank you.